Yeah.
Full out, no marking. Will
Yeah.
be our final segment. Full out, no marking. What does that mean to us, Kayla?
If we haven't said it enough, we're big theater people.
Yeah.
And if you're new to the theater world, if you're new to any of these terms that we happen to be using that we find super normal, full out, I think, has a universal meaning of just meaning doing the absolute most, giving it your all. And specifically for us in this section, it's being totally passionate and unhinged, as Lexi said. So for full out, no marking, this is basically just going to be the segment where we are let loose. We're definitely free to be as vocal as we want about anything we want.
Good, bad, random, and because like especially in the theater world, but especially as dancers, full out no marking is like when you get the chance to really use your body and learn what you really could do with that moment or with that thought.
That's it. My moment was taken from me when my email popped up. I have to figure out how to get that to not happen, but we just bought bomb ass furniture. Pew, 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 pew. I'm super excited. I'm coming back to New York, and Lexi and I are going to completely, revamp, not renovate, but revamp our apartment. It ain't small for a New York apartment, but she's still a baby, and we want to care for her while we're spending all the time we can. And I can't wait to paint our walls. So I'm full out about that right now. And I have a second one too. I just want a really quick moment to say rest in peace to Breonna Taylor, who was intruded upon in her own home while she was sleeping and shot by the Louisville, Kentucky police. I don't know. We don't really have a segment to reflect on things like that, and I just want to get that out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
My full out first is going to be for lists because I love lists. And even when I don't have a solid routine, I have lists. Lists for what I want to buy, for music I want to listen to, for shows I want to watch, for quotes that I want to come back to and journal about. I make a list at the beginning of every day for things I might potentially do. And that's not to say like I detail every single thing, but it's like, oh, well, you have this many hours to fill and you can't really leave your house. So what are the possibilities you can have to switch it up? And I see it more as an intention list. So if something doesn't get done, it's not like a weight on me or like a guilt for not accomplishing it, but I can see the potential in every day. I use a lyric from Livin' by the Clark Sisters at the beginning of my journal for those lists for the day, because one of the lyrics is, God gave me the power to make my day. And I'm like, oh, I have the power to decide something about today and like something I can do and something I can move through. So shout out to them because great. Also shout out to that movie because it was fierce.
Shout out to lists again. A second.
Shout out to lists.
I can't believe that you physically write a list, but my notes section in my phone is like,
my notes section is outrageous. It has
overflowing.
Not only so many tabs, but so many lists, but so many tabs. Like, oh, also, I want to do a broad, full out, no marking for a conversation that I had earlier this week on like the basis of pride and living in a world of pride and learning. Like, and I had to have a conversation with someone who was kind of new to my world and challenge them to ask the same questions I've had to ask myself and unlearn what, you know, this world and this country and the society at large and what different cultures will teach you about people and how they experience identity and how they experience love. So yeah, I'll go full out for that because there's no such thing as too full out.
Not for pride, man.
There's no such thing because like this is a lovely thing to know, that the human experience is much more broad than what I understood for myself and what I understood for the people around me.
We love you. We stand you as an ally. Oh my God, that's everything.
We did it!
Oh my God, that's everything.